Welcome back to another edition of Mustang TV News. I'm Kyler Adams.
And I'm Ethan Doughty. Many students at McCracken County High School have recently participated in several events and trips that have taken them out of school. And with this, it can be quite difficult to keep up with grades. If you're one of those students, here's some advice to maintain a good and hopefully stellar GPA.
There are several methods students can use to bring up their grades after missing school for a long period of time, such as the El Salvador Trip, sports, or maybe even sick days.
So I have a lot of students that miss school all the time. The field trips all the time, and I encourage that because that's part of the experience of high school. When you come back, approach the teacher. It's maybe not our first thought in the morning, oh my goodness, who was absent, what do I need to do for them? But if you were the student who was absent, go to that teacher and ask them. We're not going to bite your head off, I promise. We want to help you. We want you to succeed. There's also like in specialties subjects, like in math, you could check out Khan Academy if you needed some extra help, some videos. But I would say for any class that you're taking, there's always some kind of video that could help springboard you back to where you need to be.
Student Katie Eisen also offered a couple pieces of advice to help catch back up on assignments.
Definitely talk to your teachers both before and after your trip, and that way they'll be the most understanding, and just emailing them back and forth and working with them on when due dates would be and how you can balance your missing work with new assignments.
Katie Eisen also mentioned putting in an effort to try and keep up with your papers and other forms of schoolwork outside of class. That way you don't have too much whenever you come back. From Mustang TV News, I'm Jay Barber.
For further help, please consider tutoring in the library before and after school. Today was the third round of The Voice. The contestants who are guaranteed a spot in the next round are Grant Johnson, Ella McBee, Haley Watson, Brooke Bolin, Elijah Garrett, and Dalton Skinner. The next round of The Voice will be March 19th, and tickets will be going on sale on March 13th at 7:15 a.m. They will be $5. We hope the contestants the best of luck for the next round. The Empty Bowl Project is an event here in Paducah where 20 different local restaurants donate food, such as Culver's or Swirls, to give out to people who buy a bowl that day. It's to raise money for the community kitchen. They are given a card after they buy a bowl, and they will have 10 marks where they can go around to 10 different spots to try food and eat. One of our reporters, Jessica Workman, went out to this event and got more information.
On Saturday, February 22nd, the Empty Bowls Project was held at the Convention Center downtown. Michael Terra, the event organizer, got into this event from a pull of his heart when the community kitchen said that 20,000 meals were being served.
And we found out that there wasn't an Empty Bowls project here. I started one. And I asked them if I could donate the money to their project.
A student at McCracken volunteered there for the McCracken Honor Society. Crawford Jones told us that some should volunteer because it makes you realize how good of a community that we live in.
I think it's absolutely wonderful. I mean, we get to help tons of people that are needing food.
For those who participated in this event, felt a sense of gratitude.
My husband donates to Empty Bowls projects that happen all over the country, and our friends in return in our clay community donate to our Empty Bowls project. So how cool is that?
For Mustang TV News, I'm Jessica Workman.
This year, the Empty Bowls Project raised approximately $20,000 to help and fight hunger. Earlier in the week, Sarah Story, a health awareness administrator from the health department, came to McCracken to give us a presentation about Juuls and Juul pods and how they affect teenagers in the United States.
Well, I'm a health educator with the Purchase District Health Department, and one of my areas of focus is tobacco control. So I have a lot of experience with giving presentations and just raising awareness, education about the dangers of smoking, secondhand smoke, and things like that.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer, and the overwhelming majority of smokers first began to smoke while still in their teens. The base of our business is the high school student.
I am. I'm actually a former smoker, so if anybody can relate to, the struggle of addiction and with tobacco, I understand that. I mean, I was a teenager once, and I fell for the same kind of tactics that are being used today, so I'd like to utilize some of my experience to help others.
We also talked to juniors, Justin Tate and Luke Walker, to see what they learned during the presentation.
I learned that Juul pods are pretty serious in the industry right now with e-cigarettes, but at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of other companies out there that are killing teenagers that are our age. not just Jewel.
I think the THC pods are the bad things, not the good things.
But in conclusion with everything, teenagers, we need to go find something that makes us happier in life instead of focusing on, getting a buzz from the Juul or the e-cig or whatever it is. We need to find something better than that.
For more information, go to mylifemyquit.com. The link will be in the description below. 2 weeks ago, on the 11th, a group of 40 students from McCracken County High School left the country for the 2020 El Salvador mission trip, along with Starfish Orphan Ministries.
For students who went on the 2020 mission trip to El Salvador, it was an experience they'll never forget.
I feel like a completely different person. It changes your perspective.
When you go somewhere like that, it really shows how blessed we are here in the States, and it just gives you a new outlook on how amazing the opportunity we have here is.
While there, students built houses for less fortunate, fed homeless, and held a festival for a small village. The trip was led by Starfish Orphan Ministries and 4 McCracken teachers, one of which being Mr. Sims, who had this to say about the trip.
I just enjoy being able to see students not worry about sort of the trivial high school things sometimes. Be selfless, play with kids they don't know, and run and have fun and sweat and build houses, and nobody really complained.
If you are a junior and you're thinking about going on the 2021 El Salvador trip, there will be more information at the start of the new year. From Mustang TV News, I'm Casper Douglas.
So what do you think?
For many students, college is a beneficial experience, but paying for it can be difficult. That's where scholarships like the National Honor Society comes in. The National Honor Society provides scholarships for students who surpass expectations across the nation.
Hope Hodges of McCracken County High School is one of those very students. Through a rigorous process of good PSAT and SAT scores, Hodges is now a finalist and will receive $5,625 in scholarship money. Hodges, who plans to go to Alabama, expresses its importance.
For me at Alabama, a national merit means a lot, like financially, that I get to go to school for free. And that's really a cool opportunity, especially being so young and in a world where money is a lot and the world revolves around it.
The national winner of the scholarship will receive $25,000 towards their education.
3 students from McCracken County High School went to the Board of Education in Reedland Thursday to tell how the co-op internship program has benefited them.
Maddie Comer, Catherine Alexander, and Mustang TV's Colin Bridges gave 2-minute speeches telling of the experience in the program and how it benefited them. If the board members like the speeches, the program will continue to receive funding. Tickets for the spring musical Grease have finally gone on sale. Tickets are available at showtix4u.com. You can also visit the McCracken County Theater website and click on the link from there. Tickets are selling very quickly, so if you plan on attending the show, you better buy yours fast. Grease is March 26th through 28th.
The votes are in for Senior Superlatives. These are some of the seniors that were selected for the following categories. Mr. Senior is Noah Ellis, Mrs. Senior is Ella McBee, most likely to be TikTok famous, Max Thompson, and Mallory Harris. Bleeds Crimson and White, Franklin Hayes and Katie Caruthers. Best Laugh, Ilya Kostov and Elizabeth Boyles. Class Clown, Mason Cadwell and Lauren Irving. Teacher's Pet, Trevor Champion and Josie Ray. Most likely to be mistaken as a freshman, Grant Johnson and Hayden Youngblood.
You may have heard some rumors going around, and we are here to confirm those are not true. The categories which were removed from Senior Superlatives were because the winner had already won a different superlative and the runners-up had as well. The Senior Superlative team says that they did not get rid of certain categories because of favoritism or hatred towards certain seniors or students at all.
On Tuesday, March 3rd, you will have a chance to buy a piece of tape to tape Mr. Bird to the wall and help raise money for the Starball fundraiser. The duct tape will cost $1 for 2 feet of tape. After you buy the tape, the leadership program will keep your piece of tape and start taping Bird on the wall during 5th lunch. Our reporters went out to get more information.
I guess I'm going to be taped to a wall. Students are going to have an opportunity to buy strips of tape and tape me to the wall each lunch period. And the fundraising is for, Miss Woods, House 5 principal, asked me to be a star in the Star Ball for 2020. Star Ball is a fundraiser for the Family Service Society of Paducah.
Bring money next week to not only raise money for the fundraiser, but to see Bird get taped to the wall.
The culinary crew prepared a meal for Mardi Gras, also known as Fat Tuesday. Many food items were sold, such as jambalaya, beignets, coffee, and king cakes to match the theme. We asked Abby Farmer about Mardi Gras and what it is and what it means to her.
Mardi Gras is a giant festival that's leading up to Catholic Lent.
Now, what is Mardi Gras to you?
Mardi Gras, it's kind of just like really good food and it's a good time, so yeah.
All of the profits go back to the culinary program, so more projects like this will continue on into the future. For more info on these projects, go to speak to Ms. Woodruff. Another MCHS teacher won an award for their outstanding teaching ability.
Mr. Brian Jarvis in House 2 won the Purchase Ag Teacher of the Year. Mr. Jarvis told R.J. Barber what this award not only means for him, but for his students.
Our purchase region has several very qualified teachers. It was an honor to receive this. Especially, you have to have at least 5 years of teaching experience to be awarded, and this is only my 6th year of teaching. Of course, I think it's just a testament really to our students. A teacher is only as successful as their students are, and so I'm more happy for them. I think it shows their success more than mine.
This award allows Mr. Jarvis to be in the running for the best ag teacher in the state. Best of luck to him.
This week, our Adam Hanley learned about the resurrection of the recycling program. The Recycling Club is reinstating the recycling program for the whole school. They have already recycled once this Tuesday.
Various parts of the school will recycle on a bi-weekly basis. House 1, House 2, and House 3 in the Ag Art Hallway will recycle on the following dates: March 10th, 24th, April 14th, 28th, and May 12th. House 4, House 5, Culinary, Library, and Front Office will recycle on March 3rd, 17th, 31st, April 21st, and May 5th.
Ms. Crow also plans to have a school-wide recycling pickup in the last week of school. She is also aware that some classrooms do not have a recycling bin. She suggests that they use an empty box or trash can instead.
Welcome back to another edition of Mustang TV Sports. I'm Brenden Evers. As mentioned last week, several members of our boys and girls swim team traveled to the state swim competition. The girls' 500-yard freestyle finished 15th, while on the boys' side, Caleb Suter placed 14th in the 500-meter freestyle. Congratulations to both teams on a great season. Last weekend, the track and field team went to the SIU indoor meet, where several athletes achieved a personal best. Leandre Bolin placed 7th with a personal best of 42 feet and 7.7 inches. Colton Hayden also achieved a new personal best with the distance of 35 feet, 9.75 inches in the shot put. Donston Brown placed first in the high jump with the height of 6 feet 4 inches. Additionally, the 4x200 meter relay set a season best time of 1 minute 49 seconds. Connor Moore was third in the 60-meter hurdles with a time of 9.42 seconds, not only setting a new personal best, but a new school record. We caught up with Connor and asked about the event.
It means I'm getting better as I go on through the year, that I'm progressing, getting faster, and being able to compete a whole lot at a higher level than I was before when I started.
We also asked how the team can improve over the course of the season.
I feel like we're just going to grow a whole lot better together, start working with each other a little bit better, because all those freshmen that are coming now are just going to get together, start going along with each other and getting better throughout the season.
The team's next meet is on March 5th at Marion High School. The girls basketball team played Monday against CCA and finished with a huge win, 88-36. The girls played in the district championship against Paducah Tillman on Thursday and beat the Blue Tornado for the third time this season. As of filming, the regional schedule was unavailable. This weekend, the dance team heads out to the KDCO State Dance Tournament. We wish them luck. The boys basketball team also played CCA on Monday and won with a final score of 75-22. They play in the district championship tonight against Paducah Tillman at 6 p.m. here at McCracken. Come out and show your support.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Mustang TV News.
If you have any suggestions, tweet us at Mustang TV News and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We hope everyone had an amazing day, and remember, everyone matters.
And every moment counts.